Chief Rabbi, Rabbonim, Your Excellencies, colleagues, friends. Hilda, thank you for that very kind introduction. And first of all, congratulations on becoming CFI's new chair. Mazel tov to you. And can I also start, actually, by thanking CFI for allowing the Conservative Party to poach Stephen Massey as our new chief executive. We're hoping he'll do as good a job for us as he's done for you. So no pressure, Stephen. I'd also like to thank everyone who's made today's event possible. Henry Davis and Sir Michael Heller, to whom we wish a speedy recovery, our sponsors, Canaccord, and the brilliant CFI team, James, Elke, Sarit Ben-Lulu, and also, if we could just take a moment to pay tribute to the late Lord Young, a friend to so many in this room today. And actually, looking around this room, it really does appear that the parliamentary estate has completely emptied and travelled across Westminster Bridge to be here. I know that the Chief Whip is probably quite stressed at the moment, but it is indeed a fantastic sight, and one that is testament to both the strength of the Conservative Party's support for Israel and the outstanding work of CFI. Now, Israel is an incredibly important ally of the United Kingdom. Our friendship with the Jewish state has never been closer, but it has also never been more important. It is a friendship which makes all of our citizens healthier, more prosperous, and more safe. And you have my total commitment that I will fight very hard for the security of the Jewish state. And that includes continuing to honour my predecessor's principal commitment to ending the bias against Israel in international fora. And I will therefore oppose any actions which stand to harm the peace process and the two-state solution. And that will include the upcoming vote at the UN General Assembly relating to the ICJ, where I can confirm that the United Kingdom will join with our allies in voting against this divisive action. Sadly, 2022 has been one of the bloodiest in the region for years, with an appalling double bomb attack in Jerusalem just last month. We mourn the lives lost. Israel's security challenges may be unenviable, but the Conservative Party will continue to stand resolutely behind the homeland of the Jewish people. This is something which my predecessors at Number 10 did with great conviction. They are true friends of Israel, and I'm sure everyone here will wish to join me in thanking them. Next year, I will visit Israel in what will be its 75th birthday, a landmark year after so many years of struggle, but also success. And at the forefront of that success are Israel's remarkable achievements in technology. And yet, these technological advances are something which Israel's detractors in the BDS movement would do away with. It is self-defeating, divisive, and frankly, it harms the cause of peace. And this is why I will ensure we deliver on the Conservative Party 2019 manifesto commitment to legislate against the pernicious BDS movement. And it is why I adopted an amendment to the Public Service Pensions Bill earlier this year as Chancellor, which has ended the abuse of local government pension schemes targeting Israel. And I'd like to take a moment to pay tribute to my good friend, Robert Jenrick, for his excellent work alongside CFI in raising this important issue. Now, there are many opportunities ahead for our two countries, and foremost, I'm committed to securing an ambitious free trade agreement with Israel. Yet while we are blessed with exciting opportunities, we must not lose sight of the challenges ahead. Iran looms larger than ever. We have all been shocked by the images of Iran's security forces attacking their own citizens simply for daring to call for reform. Meanwhile, Iran's armed drones have left the people of Ukraine hunkered down in freezing temperatures as they fight for their own freedom. And most important of all, Iran's nuclear program is also continuing. Under my leadership, the UK will not waver in our commitment to work with Israel and our allies to prevent Iran acquiring a nuclear weapon. Of course, Israel finds itself at the front line of the threat from Iran's IRGC enforcers. But we must recognize that its violent activities aren't confined to the Middle East. Last year, an Iranian diplomat was convicted for a bomb plot targeting an opposition rally in Paris. My parliamentary friends, Bob Blackman, Matthew Offord, Theresa Villiers and the late Sedamus Amis, attended that rally. Others in this room have recently been sanctioned by Tehran, including CFI's fantastic parliamentary chairman in the House of Commons, Stephen Crabb, and the one and only Lord Stuart Pollock. The National Cybersecurity Centre has exposed IRGC attacks on critical national infrastructure, and the head of MI5 has spoken of at least 10 threats this year to kidnap or even kill UK-based individuals. The decision by my predecessors to proscribe the Hamas and Hezbollah terror groups were important actions, and the Home Secretary and I are committed to utilising the full range of tools at our disposal to protect UK citizens from the threat of the IRGC and Iran. The last few years have been particularly challenging for the UK's Jewish community. It has been painful to see the hurt caused by the very public resurgence of anti-Semitism, and I'm determined to ensure that this scourge is eradicated. As Chancellor, I committed to making the Holocaust Memorial and Learning Centre free to visit in perpetuity, and it is important that the memorial is now built in Victoria Tower Gardens as soon as possible. I can see that Lord Pickles is here today. Eric, thank you from all of us for the invaluable work you do to combat anti-Semitism. While we act now to counter all these challenges, there are reasons for hope, including the Abraham Accords. These accords have shown that a different future is possible. In March, the foreign ministers of Bahrain, Egypt, Morocco, the UAE, and the USA gathered in the Israeli desert for a historic summit, the Negev Summit. And I'd like to warmly welcome the ambassadors from these countries here today. I passionately believe that we must continue to leverage our strong ties with other Gulf states to expand the number of signatories and enhance the blossoming opportunities. Now, of course, the expansion of Arab-Israeli peace in the region also provides a valuable route to Israeli-Palestinian peace. It is why this government will explore with our US allies joining the International Fund for Israeli-Palestinian Peace, an exciting new way to empower the kinds of peaceful coexistence projects that CFI has so vocally championed over the years. On Sunday, Jewish families all over the United Kingdom will come together to light the first candle on their Chanukiah. Now, as a proud Hindu, Diwali has always held a special part in my life, and the similarities between the two festivals are striking. Celebrations of light and the triumph of good over evil. The tranquil act of lighting candles is a cherished memory in my own life, perhaps with more laddus and jalebis and rather fewer donuts and latkes. But I look forward to proudly working with you all as we seize the many opportunities before us. I wish you all a very happy and peaceful Hanukkah. Hanukkah Sameach.